that started to happen quicker than an actual tangible change. Like for me, I had to move, and God was directing me to move, but that wasn't the actual breakthrough. The breakthrough was the mindset in which my mind had needed transforming um, in order to have faith to move, to listen to God and to move. So pay attention to the small things, okay? Don't always look for the big things. I know that we're always looking for the big breakthroughs, but sometimes those small ones are big ones, right? Forgiving uh, your forgiving someone who has hurt you, forgiving someone who has molested you, forgiving someone who has betrayed you, and you really have truly forgiven them, even if they haven't asked for forgiveness, that's a big breakthrough. And I want you all to pat yourself on the back. I really do. Because that is nothing but God. And a lot of people attempt to do those things without God, and they fail. Or they don't even try. They just stay in the bitterness and the hurt and the pain that stuff causes them. And you miss out on your blessings. And so I pray that you all are doing well on your healing journey. Well, that brings me to my topic today, guys. I'm so excited about it because it goes along with that fun fact I gave y'all the other day. I just have this wacky way of seeing things, seeing spiritual things in everything, right? A spiritual connection in everything. And I may not be the only one, but I would like to think I'm special. And I have this special ability, but I'm pretty sure there are others. I was watching Toy Story 4, and I mean, whoo, child, that movie had me crying. Yeah, I related to Forky, and there were other times when I was relating to Woody, but let me tell you about how I related to Forky. Forky was a spork that the little girl had made at school. She put eyes on it and some arms. She made it a little human, and so Forky came to life once Woody had brought him home and brought him around the toys. And you know how toys would come to life whenever the child would leave the room, if you know the Toy Story history. And so Forky wakes up and he's like, why am I alive? And he's like so distraught because he's like, listen, I am trash. I don't belong here. I don't know why I'm here. He didn't even know how to walk or anything. He was just like so like out of place. But Woody stayed with him to make him understand how important he was and what his assignment was. Well, it took Forky a long time to grasp that concept. He still did not understand. He just was like, no, I'm trash. So every time Forky would try to throw himself away, and Woody would go back and retrieve him out of the trash. Well, Forky kept doing that every time he had the opportunity to. The girl and her family went on a road trip, and every time there was like a pit stop or something, Forky would throw himself into an available trash can. And Woody would go for him again. And so the song eventually started to play, I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away. That's my jam, y'all. I can't let you throw yourself away. I can't let you throw yourself away. I hope I don't get copyrighted for this. But anyway, so Forky was like, I just don't understand why I'm alive. I'm trash. I should be in trash. Well, finally, Woody was able to break it down in Forky in Forky's lingo, that he was very important to this little girl. And I'd be lying to you guys if I could remember what exactly Woody said, because it's been a while since I watched the movie. But he said something so simple, and then it clicked. It clicked in Forky's head, like, oh my goodness, you mean I'm that to her? And he started to run towards the RV that he had threw himself out of in some scenes back. Oh man, it was so funny, right? That it took all of that for Forky. Not funny. It was so relatable that Forky just did not understand his purpose in life. He didn't understand why he was alive. He knew what he was made out of, and he felt like that was his only purpose. Guys, woo! If that ain't a word, listen, God, Woody, listen, Woody is God in this scenario to me, and Forky is me, is you. Listen, you are special to God, despite what may have happened to you, despite what your background may be, despite what your upbringing may have been. You are special, and you have a position in God's kingdom. You have purpose. You have value. And God is saying that's why you're still breathing my air, because I still have purpose for you. And I can't let you throw yourself away. How many times have we allowed our trauma to dictate our value, to dictate if we can do something or if we can't, to tell us in our ear that we shouldn't even be living, right? How many of us have allowed that to happen? God is saying, I can't let you throw yourself away. You are important. You are special. And I need you to drown the enemy's noises out, the enemy's voice out, and come and seek me. See what I say about you. You're heir to the throne. You are royal priesthood. You are my friend. You are my chosen one. And when we start feeding our spirit the things that God say about us, then we can really thrive instead of survive. Now, I try to make these videos short and to the point. I know that comes with work. Trust and believe, honey, because, child, I'm still working on believing God and what he says about me. I'm that person. I can root for other people. I could cheer other people on. I can encourage other people. But when it comes to me, listen, I'm listening to the enemy. You're no good. You're used up. You're damaged. And yada, 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 and so on and so on. And so I have to truly focus and remind myself, sometimes not just on a day-to-day basis, on a moment-to-moment basis, what God says about me. Right? Because on our healing journey, we need that. So many people have labeled us, misused us, mislabeled us, mistreated us, and we have accepted whatever and however they treated us, that treatment, and somehow internalized that's how we should be treated, right? Forky was like, I should be in a trash can. I should be thrown away. I should be trashed because that's what I am. Somebody who already used me, and I should no longer have any value. But God, Woody, said differently because this little girl loved him. God says differently because your story can help somebody else, and because God loves you. He's sorry for what has happened to you. The world is wicked. It says man's heart is evil continually. So I just got lost in thought there, because sometimes people struggle with why bad things happen, especially to good people. Listen, it says, who is the father of the world? The father of lies, the devil. But God is the father of heaven. And I hope I'm saying that right, and if I'm not, I'm cutting it out. But just know that God loves you. He loves you and he values you, and he feels that you can do some great things if you trust and believe him by feeding your spirit, your mind, your thoughts, his word. Because his word is breath. I'm telling you, it is a breath of fresh air. You should read that word because it helps. It helps in a time of trouble. It helps in a time of struggle. It helps when you are in a time of need. And I don't want to just encourage you to read the word when you're struggling, but that's the best time to read it. I can't let you throw yourself away. Listen, I know you're on your healing journey, and I just want to remind you, you're doing a great job. All right, Pookie Doos.